The next thing that I highly recommend you do after the gym if you're trying to reduce muscle soreness is active recovery. While you might not feel like doing anything after your workout, it's much more beneficial to stay active, not only for your overall health and well-being, but it also helps you recover from your gym session faster. We have a number of studies proving this. For example, one study on cyclists found that active recovery removed lactic acid buildup in the muscles, helping the cyclists recover from their workouts faster. In another study, 26 athletes performed high-intensity workouts for 4 weeks, and they were split into 2 groups. One group engaged in passive recovery at the end of each of their workouts, which basically means they just rested. Meanwhile, the other group stuck to active recovery, which would consist of 15 minutes of jogging at a moderate pace after their workouts. And at the end of the 4 weeks, both groups had similar increases in their cardiovascular endurance, but the active recovery group also increased their anaerobic lactate threshold, which is the amount of intense physical activity they could do without a rise in blood lactate levels. Essentially, this means that the active recovery group was also able to increase their work capacity, and they did that without harming other aspects of their performance. In other words, this study shows us that doing light cardio on your off days or after a workout can help benefit recovery and performance. It's important, however, to keep the intensity low. It should not be a mini workout. Instead, a very slow jog or a walk is enough to reap the benefits without having detrimental effects on your strength and performance. Another excellent way to reduce muscle soreness after you're fully done working out is by foam rolling. A study found that athletes that foam rolled their hamstrings after performing multiple sets and reps of deadlifts experienced significantly less muscle soreness during the following days when compared to the athletes that didn't foam roll at all. One potential reason why foam rolling can help reduce muscle soreness is due to the fact that it helps stimulate blood flow to the areas that you target. This increased blood flow is believed to help deliver nutrients to the muscle tissue. Research also indicates that foam rolling increases the activity of the parasympathetic nervous system. Unlike the sympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for high stress, fight or flight situations, the parasympathetic nervous system is the system that's responsible for things like rest and digestion. When the parasympathetic nervous system is activated, your body is placed into more of a recovery mode. So if you want to add some foam rolling after your workouts, you would simply slowly roll over the muscles that you want to target. And if you find any tender spots, you would hold those spots for 20 to 30 seconds before moving on. Next is creatine, and if you're looking for something to take after your workout to help boost muscle growth, creatine should definitely be on that list. And most of you already know that there are plenty of studies showing that creatine is excellent at improving strength, power, and muscle growth. But what most of you don't know is that creatine also reduces exercise-induced damage and soreness, as shown by a study published in the European Journal of Applied Physiology. That's why it's a great post-workout recovery supplement. On top of that, research indicates that creatine is more effective for improving body composition and athletic performance when taken after exercise instead of before exercise. For example, in a meta-analysis, the researchers concluded that creatine supplementation immediately after resistance training was better at increasing muscle mass when compared to creatine supplementation immediately before resistance training. So you may want to consider taking creatine after your workout, and if you choose to, you only need about 5 grams of creatine monohydrate per day to see the benefits.